everyone, my name is Chloe, and today I'm here to do my March in and out. I had to stutter on what month it is because this year is flying by. I know everybody says that all the time, but truthfully, it is flying by. And this is a haul and unhaul. So if you haven't seen one of these videos, what I'm going to do is tell you everything that I'm hauling for the month as well as everything that I'm unhauling for the month. And this is a haul that feels really manageable and I feel really proud of because it's only 3 books and I'm unhauling 4. So I'm not as concerned as I used to be about taking more off my shelf than putting in. But I feel good not hauling 1,000 books because I have not been reading off my shelf very much. So let's just get into it. So the first book that I have is Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. So this was for Book of the Month. If you're a bestie, which means you've been a Book of the Month member for over a year, you get to pick one of the last year's favorite books for free in March. So this was the only one I didn't either have a copy of or it's the only one that I was interested in that I didn't already have a copy of. So this is kind of the sequel companion to Part of Your World, which I liked but didn't love. This is about a doctor. She's the friend from the first one. So I think her name's Brianna. Her divorce just got finalized. I think her brother is running out of time. He needs a kidney. And she's about to lose a promotion to this arrogant other doctor, or so she thinks. Then he leaves her a note and they start communicating and becoming friends and sharing their deep secrets. And then I think he donates a kidney to her brother, which is of course, the best thing he could ever do. And so I think it's a romance between them. And yeah, it sounds cute. Abby Jimenez is a little too steamy for me, but not terrible. And overall, I wouldn't have picked this book on my own, but because it was free, I'm excited to give it a shot. So let me know if you have read both this and Part of Your World. Was this better? Was this worse? What do you think? My expectations are low, so maybe I'm going to really like it. We'll see. Next is my Book of the Month pick, which was Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera. This is a podcast element book. So this is about 2 best friends who were like the Golden Girls. And then they got married. Lucy married to a dream guy with a big ring and an even bigger new home. Savvy, the social butterfly loved by all, etc. So then one night, Lucy is found wandering the streets, covered in Savvy's blood. Savvy's dead. Lucy doesn't remember a thing and whatever. So now it's been years and Lucy can't remember it. She wasn't convicted of anything. But somebody comes into town starting a true crime podcast called Listen for the Lie. And so they kind of reopen this case. And yeah, I don't know. It says, the truth is out there if we just listen. So what if you thought you murdered your best friend and if everyone else thought so too? And what if the truth doesn't matter? So I don't know. Sounds interesting. I've really been liking the podcast element in books. If you have read this on audio or physically or whatever, let me know what your thoughts are. It's one that it's got really short chapters and it's got podcast excerpts in here. So reading it physically would be kind of nice. But I did that with None of This Is True. And I feel an extreme sense of FOMO about the audiobook because I've heard it so great. So which should I do? Should I do both? You guys tell me. And then the last one that I'm hauling is from the publishers, and this is The Princess of Las Vegas by Chris Bohjalian. And I looked up how to say his name because I always say Bohjalian because I assume that the J is soft, I guess is what that would be. I don't know. And I just looked it up and he said, no, it has a voice of its own. So it is Bohjalian. And this is The Princess of Las Vegas. So this is about a Princess Diana impersonator. And she's got this perfect life. She hangs out in a cabana. She splurges on ice cream, never gains an ounce. She's well loved, as this Princess Diana impersonator. And then her daily diet of Adderall and Valium leaves her more than a little tipsy. Her senator boyfriend's got back to his wife, and a lot of bad things happen. The owner of the casino is found dead. Her sister comes into town with her teenage daughter. This says, let's see, a Princess Diana impersonator and her estranged sister find themselves drawn into a dangerous game of money and murder in this twisting tale of organized crime, cryptocurrency, and family secrets on the Las Vegas Strip. So honestly, just reading the synopsis of this book, I don't know that I would pick it up, except this author, Chris Bohjalian, he writes thriller books in a way that like fascinates me. He is kind of like a he's not like a James Patterson. He's like a James Patterson for me. The plot lines don't necessarily sound interesting, but the way they write is captivating to me. And so like even books that have plots that I am not really interested in, I still end up loving. So yeah, and this, like, the spine is even textured. This is raised. Gosh, ignore my terrible nails. But anyway, so I love Princess Diana stuff, and I'm really excited to give this a shot. Like I said, my expectations are high because the author, even if it wouldn't necessarily, so I would say organized crime and cryptocurrency and stuff, those are kind of anti-buzzwords for me, but I think this is still going to be really good because I've read other books by him that I would have had no interest in but liked him because of the author. So we'll see. So those are the 3 that I'm hauling. Now, the 4 that I'm unhauling are all books that I have read within the past couple months, and just they were fine, and so I'm not going to keep them. We have 4 Weddings and a Puppy by Lizzie Shane. This is about a wedding planner and a skier and their relationship. It does involve a dog, so it's not like false advertising. It's a part of Lizzie Shane's. There's a whole series, but they're all companions, so you could read this out of order. But it was fine for me. Nothing exceptional. Then we've got The Endless Beach by Jenny Colgan. This is the second in her Muir series, and I read the entire duology and thought it was fine. Not anything I'm going to keep, and since I don't have the first one, I really am not going to keep it. Then we have By the Time You Read This by Lola Jaye. This is about a girl who, her dad dies when she's 5, and he leaves her letters from the time she's like 13 to 21, something like that, called The Manual, and it's just life advice and stuff. I just felt a little detached from this, and it wasn't the best thing I've read. Kind of a P.S. I love you trope, but done a little differently. It was all right. And then last is Out of the Easy by Ruta Sepetys. I like Ruta Sepetys, but I think this one was just my least favorite. It is about 1950s New Orleans, and this young girl who is the daughter of a prostitute, and she's trying to get out of the Big Easy. She works in a library with her, or a bookstore with her friend, and it's kind of the seedy underbelly of New Orleans at this time, and the atmosphere is great. The overall story is good. It just wasn't my favorite, so I don't need to keep it. So that is everything for my March in and out. Kind of small, and I'm really proud of myself for that. So we'll see. I think next month, I think our library book sale's not till May, but we'll see. I really just, I bought the 2 book of the months and had the 1 publisher, but I'm feeling like a little book shopping might need to happen. We've been driving by half price books frequently, and so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what next month holds, but thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.